हेलो ऑल, गुड मॉर्निंग। कैसे हैं
Good
आप सब?
morning, actually.
गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग। So actually, right now, just wait for 2 minutes. Maybe one or two people are joining again. Okay, then we will start the training. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So we will start the training now. So like we have completed two projects earlier. So right now we move to our third project. Okay. So let me share my screen to you. Yeah, let me know when you see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so we are moving into our third project. So we have third project related to IT sector. Okay, in which we have some of the budget data, some of the forecasting data as well as. Okay, and the file will be in different format like CSV or some of the Excel format. Okay, like I will show you. See, we have a IT sector project for which we have some dim tables like see dim table is like a table which is a unique number of item like cost element we have a unique number of element. Okay, country we have a unique number of countries, and IT department there is a different types of IT department in our organization. Okay, so this three table we have a dim table, and along with this we have a budget file. See, budget data we have, forecast data we have, and for actual, we have a multiple files. See, month-wise actual, 1 to 7. It means a Jan to July. We have already data for Jan to July, but we have also data of August to December also, but I will work only till Jan to July, and I will let you know that when we add some of the data into the folder, then how it will extract automatically. Okay, we don't need to extract the data again and again, like I already told you in the last classes. Okay, so this is our totally data. Like in actual, we have a different kind of sheet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sheets for month wise. But budget we have a actual of budget we have budget and forecast data we have for 12-month data. Okay, so next step is to move the into the Power BI sheet. Okay, so into the Power BI sheet, when we move, there is a one more tab here is transform data. Okay, so first I move into transform data and click on transform, and to extract the different kinds of file like Excel, CSV or folder, we have to connect from here like new source. Okay, so I click on here new source, and see, as my file is in Excel, so I select Excel, go to my folder, and dim file. Okay, dim file is in just actual. It means we have a three dim table, cost element, country, and region, and these three dim table into the Excel file only. So I just click on open, and it will connect. Uh, it will take 1 or 2 minutes to connection. So yes, guys, one more thing. Suppose when you connect any data from your server like Oracle or any other live server, so it will take around 15 to 20 minutes to connect. Okay, so no worry about that you are not able to connect, because in the live server it will take some time, but right now my file into the CSV or Excel format, which is already imported from the server that I saved into my desktop. That is the reason that it will connect just 1 or 2 minutes to take a connect. So now we have a three-dimension file, cost element, department, reason, along with the sheet. Okay. So we don't want to sheet, we just want a table. Okay. So there is a three table. First is a cost element. See the preview is here. Second one is department, IT area and department manager. And third one is a reason. So then I will click just OK. And when we click the OK, our query editor page is open. Okay, like this page. And the file is showing as a cost element, department, and reason. All these three table has been connected into the your data. Now we are going to load this one, but before that I will transfer all the data. Like we have a dim table. Now we have to extract the our next file for budget table. So I click on this and import the budget file. So when I click on the budget, it will open one more window like this kind of, and budget is in the CSV file. So it is in format like date, IT department, cost element, country, and budget. Okay. Then I click on just OK because it is see file origin name is just a normal same. You can transfer it only for a comma delimiter because there is a changes between this. So you can always choose a comma and data type on the basis of 200. Suppose there's a 200 rows, so all the types will be 200 rows. And then click on OK. So when you click on OK, your budget file is there into the data file. And the next one, you can directly transfer the file from forecast. See, forecast, we have a CSV file, the same format you have, just click on OK on. So right now we are done all the div files and budget and forecast files into our Power BI. Now we have to move all the actual into just one go. It means the all the files selected in just one go. It means suppose if you are uh, work with the Excel, how to import multiple Excel file in just one go. There is a no any changes. Either you have to run some coding for like Excel VBA macro, this kind of coding. Then you can merge this kind of file. But in Power BI, you cannot do this kind of file. You just click on just folder name, this one, click on actual folder. You can copy just and go to Power BI. Okay, and go to new source, click on more. When you click on more, there is a 99 plus sources in your Power BI. You can directly connect it the file. So right now I'm connecting the file from a folder. So I just click on folder and going to connect. So when I'm going to connect, it will ask you either you have to paste the folder path. I am going to paste. Either you can browse the folder. There is a two option to connect the folder. So when you click on the actual, click on OK, it will tell you the total file in the folder. See, in the folder we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the 7 files, and just click on combine and transform data. Means all the files are combined into just one table. Okay, just click on combine data and it will perform. Power BI is perform your query into the background and see the query. What is the query related? When I click on the first file, we have a total number of 7 files. Just click on first file, all the things will be same and click on OK. When you click on OK, so I all the files will be merged into just one go, and or it will take some 2 or 3 minutes. See the all the query written by Power Query written by like parameter, sample, transformation sample file, and see your all the files will be transformation into this query. Okay, so right now it's done. See the formula is written by Power BI table dot transform column type name table column source name dot type. So you don't want to do this kind of things. Okay, This formula is just written by Power BI directly. You just click on the formatting button. Okay. So now we have all the files in the actual with all the files. So now I'm doing some formatting like source name. Source name means a file name. Okay. So right now in our data, I don't need a file name and then click remove because I don't need this file name. And see, you have to remember two more things. Every time when you select any dim table, so you have to check the your data type. Okay, because if your data type is wrong here, then you cannot make a relationship with the file in the modeling. Okay, because your data type is wrong, then it cannot connect with your fact table or dim table. So right now in the cost element, we have a this table into the text file means the only the text file. It means the text version. So you can just click on this version and click on transform and capitalize each word. First of all, you have to capitalize each word. You can click on this. It means your first word is capitalized in this data. And same way done with this transform. Same way like in this all the words will be capitalized, so you can go to transform and uppercase. All the things are done with this. And now cost element group and business area, both all threes are into the like text column, so you cannot do anything, that is okay. And now go to the department ABC into the IT. See, this is a text format, so you just click on this and transform, capitalize. IT area you can transform and uppercase, as well as department manager you can transform into the capitalized each word. See, when you've done anything, the coding will be written by automatic Power BI. See, table.transform column is hashtag uppercase text department manager. It means you have to change the department manager text proper and type text simply. Okay, so you cannot do these kind of things with just written consent. You just click on your mouse and choose the columns into this kind of things. Okay, so second thing, we have put it to the region into the country and ABC. You just click on this transform, capitalize each and region, as well as transform, capitalize each word. And same way with the budget table. See, we have a first column is for date table. So you have selected the date here. ID is in text, cost element is in text, country is in text, but budget is in numerical. Okay, so it is on numerical. When you click on budget, it is saying that it is a whole number. But in country, it is saying as it is a text, it is a text, and IT department is also in text. So you just click on this and transform, capitalize, cost element, transform, capitalize, country for you that. So you can transform and uppercase, and as well as check into this like country. So you can save with this transform. Okay, so your data is ready. The budget and forecast. So right now we have a date, IT department, cost element, country. You can just click on this transform because this formatting is done by you just once only. Okay, after that, suppose if you enter any data into this file, after that, suppose there is a next month data or next year data, you cannot do this kind of formatting. Power BI automatically take this kind of formatting and it will record the steps only. Okay, for cost element you can directly go to transform, capitalize. For country you can choose capitalize, and this one is a numerical value, forecast value is numerical. Okay, so actual we have a same thing. So click on IT, transform, capitalize each word, cost element, transform, capitalize each word, country we have transform, and actual also is in the whole number so that it is okay with you. So right now we have done all the things we have. Cost all the table like three dim table as well as three fact table we have. So I just click on this and close and apply. So we have all the data set into our Power BI file. It will take some time to loading because we have a multiple files like three team tables as well as three forecast or three effect table. So guys, till here, if you have any doubt to any data like extract to file, you can ask me any doubt till here if you have.
No, continue, sir.
Oh, anyone? No doubt?
No.
Okay, okay. So see, we have extracted all the files like actual file, budgeted, cost element, department, okay, forecast as well as reason. So we have all the files here. So I just click on this. So we have all the files. Now I'm going to make a relationship for those files. Okay. So relationship is what that you have to connect your all files with the fact table as well as dim table. Actual, budget, and forecast, reason, cost element. See, we have a three files. One is actual, budget, and forecast. Okay, so these three file as a fact table because in this file all the number of transaction is there. Okay, so that is the reason that we called as budget, actual, and forecast the fact file. And these three like department, reason, and cost element, these three are a dim table because in the department we have a unique number of IT department, in the reason we have a unique number of country, in the cost element we have a unique number of cost element group. So that is the reason that these three table as a dim table and these three table as a fact table. So we have to connect every dim table with every fact table. It means every fact table is connected with all the three dim table. That is the relationship we have to make. So see, this actual table is already connected with this IT to IT. Here is a country to country, and second one is cost element to cost element. But in budget, when you check, the only the country and country is selected and the cost element is selected. The IT department to IT department is not selected. Can you please tell me any reason why it is not selected automatic? Because in this area it is selected, but why it is not selected in this area like department to budget?
Description
Column,
change.
Yeah, tell me.
column names are
Description.
different.
Yeah,
Name
right.
names.
See, there is a difference in the column names. Like IT department, here is the IT department into just short name. Here is a full name. So you can just drag and drop to the IT department. It will connect to your data. See, right now it will connect. Okay. The same thing with this forecast as well as see, the cost element is connected with this, country is connected with this, but IT department is not. So you just drag and drop your IT to IT. Okay. The relationship is done with IT to IT. So we have connected all the fact file with the dim table directly. So tell me any doubt in the fact table. So tell me what is actually in fact table and why we choose these three as a fact table, actual, budget, and forecast. Because earlier
Sir,
scenario like project one,
how to create this relationship?
this relationship,
This, yes, sir.
yeah, this relationship is very simple. See, you have a three dim table. Three dim table means three different kinds of unique columns you have, and every fact table has the three unique column as well as. Okay, suppose in actual you have a cost element, you have a country, and you have a IT. So for cost element you have to connect with this cost element, you have to country for connected with country, and IT to IT. Okay, so every fact table actual is a fact table. Why it is a fact table? Because in actual you have a daily you have a total number of transaction in your actual, whether it is a duplicate value, by the region or by the country or by the cost element. Okay, same as well as budget with you. Like budget, you have a 12-month budget. So in this 12-month budget, the cost, like I will tell you just example. Like, see the budget file when I open, you can see directly. See budget, we have a IT department. Okay, so suppose IT department, we have a daily budget. Like when we click on just administration department, okay, so we have a budget for administration department for this date, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and for one administration we have a what different kinds of cost element. For administration we have a different kinds of cost element. So that is the reason that in budget file we have a total number of transactions, but in the cost element file under the dim table we have a IT department. So we have just unique number of IT department only. Okay, so we don't have any duplicate value in this. Like we have a total IT department is 38 department. Okay, but in this file, budget file, we have a total number of total transaction of IT department for administration is just 145. Okay, so there is a reason to connect the every fact table with the dim table, and see the connection is done by every dim table is connected with the fact table with just your relationship. So when I click on any relationship, suppose I click on this relationship, I click and see the actual table we have a country is USA, but in the region table we have a USA just once. So relationship is called as many to ones, because in actual we have a many times of USA, but in region actually the region table dim table we have just one time. So relationship is called as many to one. Okay, the same way, yeah, same way with this. Like I click on this table, actual to cost element. See, actual we have a cost element, we have a many things like internal labor we have a many times, but for this under the cost element we have external labor just once. So there is a reason to connect the table with relationship of many to one. Okay, but why it is one to one? Is it is one to one, one to many also? Because when you select the cost element table into the upper part and actual table into the lower part of your relationship, then the relationship is transferred to many to one to many. So there is a different types of relationship. Right now we are done with just two type of relationship, one to many and many to one only. Okay, and for this as a same, suppose this is one is a forecast table. So when you click on this forecast table, click on this link and see in the forecast table and the department. Okay, so forecast is a fact table. So for IT department we have a multiple IT department. मतलब, there is a one IT department situated in multiple times, but in IT department table we have a one time only. So relationship is called as many to one relationship. Okay, so guys, there is a one more thing, why we choose a single and why we choose a board. Okay, suppose when you make a slicer into your chart, so slicer is made by done just IT department, not for a forecast table. So that is the reason we choose a single. If you want to make a slicer for both like forecast as well as department, then you can select the both. But yes, every time every person for need a slicer only for just a dim table only, because slicer is a unique number of items. Slicer does not have a large number of items, so slicer is a very small. So that is the reason we have always used a single digit close filter direction. You just click on OK, and now your dim table and fact table is connected. So any doubt guys now for this dim table? If you have any
No,
doubt,
sir.
you can ask me. Anyone? Okay. So we have done our three steps. Number first is exchange, transformation, and this one is modeling. So for this, in the modeling step, guys, tell me anything is missing, because I know one thing is missing. But could you please tell me what is that one thing? In the modeling step, we have missing just one thing.
So from budget to forecast, the IT department is missing.
No, no, all the things are done. See, three relationship, three and three, all the things are done. We don't want to make any relationship for this table. Just one thing is missing, which is a one more dim table. Like, see, under the actual budget and forecast. First, you tell me, suppose why we need this kind of these three table. Okay, so if we want to compare actual to budget or budget to forecast, how to compare? Because we have not making any relationship with this three. Okay, so for this we have to make one more table, and this always make a calendar table to your data, because calendar table we have a very important table, and every project have a calendar table, whether the name table is one or two or three, but every project have a calendar table. Okay, so first we move into adding one more calendar table. So click on modeling and adding a new table. So right now I'm clicking on adding a new table with your own, like new table is means it is a calendar table, or you can name as dates table. Okay, so for dates table you have to connect the one more function, the same I already told you is a calendar auto function, and it will return a table with one column of dates calculated from the model automatically. Means it will directly connected with your date table, your actual or budget table, and connected with the starting date from the, it means the minimum date from the budget and maximum date from the budget as well. Okay, so you can just click on calendar function and click on this open bracket and close bracket and click enter. So it will show you that your complete date table is ready, like date table, this one, and the starting date is C1120 to ending date is 31st 12 2020. It means the total of 1 year data. Yes, total of 1 year data we have already. So it will automatically connect it, and you just click on date, because I don't need a date and time. I just click on date and sort the format of date. Like if you want any format of your date, like this one, so I want this one of date format. Yeah, okay. And now I move to every part. Like first I want to some formatting for this date, because I want year is different, month name, month number is different. So tell me guys, how to split the year from this? Tell
In
me.
sir, in this it's 2020.
Yeah.
Like, have we mentioned 2020, or it's automatically selected
Oh no,
1 year previous
no,
data?
no, it is automatically selected with your data, not a previous year.
Okay,
Like in your
okay,
budget file, we have a date. Starting date is first 2022, ending date is 31st. So calendar auto function is automatic calculate the date from the your data set. The starting date it will automatically connected with budget file, as well as maximum date is connected with the budget file. Okay, so there is a calendar
okay.
auto function. That's why we're using a calendar auto, because we don't know that how much date we have using. Okay, so for year, we have used the format function and click on just dates. Just date column, and you have to format the year into the four wise and bracket close. See, your year is separated from the date. Okay, and for this you can done with the simple same. Suppose if you want as month number or month name or month full name or number. Right now I'm doing as a month number. Format, then date. You can select the date column and format into DD, and just click on enter. Your month number is done 1 2 3. Okay, and same way you can click on edit, and now I move to a short name. It means a short month name. So month, short name means Jan, Feb, this kind of, and into the 3 digit. Like, and click on this.
Sir,
Yeah,
a
for
month
month
number showing
number.
day, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to choose at double M. So see, the month number is 1 to the Jan, April to the 4, and May to the 5. So month number into the number format, it's a short name. And now I move to third one into a full name of month. Name, instead of triple M, you can use a 4M. See, your month name, full name is ready. So month number digit, one short. So same way you can choose with the date column, date, sorry, and click on new column. You can just copy and paste the formula here. And instead of 4 months, you can select just 2D. It is showing as a your day number. Same way, just click on new column. You have to use a short name as well as instead of double D, you can use a triple D. A short name, okay, and click on new. You can use a day name with a full day. You can just enter. See, your day name is ready. So same way you can done with quarter, weeks, this kind of things. So I will let you know how to add this kind of weeks and functions and quarter. Okay, but right now the table name is okay with the year, month name, month shorter name, day name. So you can just click on month name, month short name as well as, and sort by a month number, because when you make the graph, okay, other it will showing automatically by the alphabetically order. Okay, but right now I want this month name as a month number, and the day we have as the same, first to third. So we have to click as day number. For day, month is already done. So our calendar table is not. Now we are going to move into uh, modeling file, and then we have to make the relationship with this table, date table. And date table is a calendar table. So you have to select date to the date, forecast, date to the date budgeted, and date to the date actual life. This table to connect it with this table. So see, we have every fact table is connected with all the four tables like department, region, cost element, and dates. For budget, same as the four relationship we have, one to many, all the relationship is for 1 to 4. And for forecast, we have all the relationship is first to 4. And for date table, we have a connected with 1 to many, 1 to many, and 1 to many relationship. So now our relationship part is done. So before moving into some of the calculation, we are making some of the like formatting. For actual, I am need as a comma delimiter. Okay, and for country, you have to select. Yet yesterday I received some file. Okay, I have one doubt from you that you cannot make a map chart. You are not able to make a map chart. Okay, so because suppose when you select the country for your map chart or select the any latitude for map chart, it will categorize into data carrier uncategorized. Okay, so see, when you click on this country, choose as this country as a country. Okay, so there is a reason that you cannot make a map chart. So now if you make a map chart, the country will automatically reallocate into the map. Okay, see, the country icon is there. When you make the anything into the country or a map chart, okay, so you have to select the correct data category. Okay, because every time the data category or data type is very important to make a relationship into the this file. So country we have now, same with budget. You can select with budget as a comma delimiter because I need to change the amount into great way, and change the country into country. This formatting you can just done a once. So for cost element, I don't have anything. For date, you don't have anything. Like yes, for date, see for the first date we have a date to date and same. And now for the budget table also we have a date column, and see hither date is different types. So you can just date to date is format is same, but you can format the change of format is this one, because date format is also a same with your date table as well. Click on date and format we have done this one. Guys, meeting will be ending just 2 minutes, so you can join after that again into this meeting same with the same link. Okay. And for date we have, so for department, no, nothing we have to choose. So for forecast, you can click on forecast and choose the delimiter. And for country you can choose here from country. And for forecast, you have a date table as well as, so you can choose the date type for this one, because every time you have to select the same date type. And for reason you have a country, so you can select as a country table. So now all the things are done, all the formatting we have done. So now we are ready to go with our visualization or some of the calculation part. So now we are making some of the calculation. Okay, so any doubt guys still here? Because see, our extraction pass is done, transformation done, modeling is done. So now if you have any doubt, you can ask me, and we will start our fourth or fifth step after the 1 minute of next video. Okay. So guys, tell me any doubt if you have directly.
No, sir.
Okay. Then just wait for some seconds. Then we'll join the again meeting. So if you have any doubt, you can directly reach out to me, and anytime. Like I think now you are able to make a calendar map chart also. Okay. I will tell you how to make this kind of complete visualization, because we have to done some calculation part. So see, and every project